Hey up now then folks, and welcome to Tractor Fest 2024 at Newby Hall, where I'm hoping to show you a bit of swinging of handles and pulleys and less of reading numbers off of tractor bonnets and talking gibberish, as there's a bit more to this show than just tractors sitting in a field, as we're about to find out.
I'll take it when you're swinging that.
I'll swing that one. If that series one had it'd be the easiest one to swing out a lot of them. Oh! It's already got wet. Oh. What's the doing? Do you need a bit of choke?
Are you checking photos of us?
It's engine number.
I charge for that.
It's engine number 16.
Yep, this is for free shuffle.
Yeah.
Hey, we in touch now?
I've loaded it here 30 miles.
Where are you from?
Let's go a crack block.
Here, pick it.
There's Pickering now.
And that tractor he's on about with split block.
Yep.
Well, look, he's got some putty on end.
It has?
Yeah. She's a beauty. TVO?
Yeah.
It's going excited. I can see free shuffles coming out. Does it take a bit of getting the teeth dug in?
The spikes maybe, but not the teeth. She cooks quite well when she gets going.
All right.
Not sure joiner is his top marks.
Wood butcher him, I think.
Yeah.
Let it go. What's up perfect. How come you not got all the way through then?
I didn't know it wasn't.
No, is it about...
Want us to cut that bit? You want this bit cut in?
You've already done half a job. Got about 1 inch.
Just watch the back full towards you. You can't timber.
No. Looks like they've had some pain on top link. So this massive Ferguson 97 caught my eye. It had similar back wheels to like an International W9 or a Minneapolis Moorline, and similar ones for front as a B450. So it looked very Americanised. And then as I got talking to a few people on site, they reckon there were Minneapolis Moorline tractors just with different sheet metal on. And according to the internet, it could be a Minneapolis Moorline G. But I'm not sure about the Super 90. What do you think to this thing then? Could we make a triple B450? My brother's keen for idea, but Andy Kent says I'm wasting your time.
pistons, liners, new valve guide, the whole lot, but memory ground as well, and yeah, and then when we bought it was low top gear, so when we took the engine out we got the high top gear in it, and so it's a little bit better then, but yeah, it's been done up, well yeah, it was originally done up 89, 90, and then in about 91, 92 we redid the engine. So that's the paint that we put on it from then.
Have you done much work with it then, or show tractor?
Sure.
Right. It's hard to believe that this tractor was restored 30 years ago because it looks about brand new. And in the next clip we're going to meet the fella who rebuilt the engine. Do you know much information about this then?
Yeah, well this is a B300 plough and the tractor is a 1953 Farmall BMD. Story is with this, my grandfather had one, a gold one, which was supplied by Farm Mech of York in 1953 at the Yorkshire Showground. So I bought this tractor to sort of replicate really what Grandad had, and then you know down the line I've actually got Grandad's tractor back, which I'm going to restore, but obviously I would never ever restore this one because it's totally original. But this one was the Royal Show tractor at Nottingham Show in 1953, and then it was repainted in 1955 back into red to resale, you know, because farmers back then, they didn't want, you know,
golden
an
tractor.
old gold tractor. you know, to look more contemporary of its time.
But it looks well with gold coming through now, doesn't it?
Well, it does, and it's. I think it's like everything, you know. Sometimes if you paint something, it destroys the history of it, and it quite clearly shows. You know, it has been a gold tractor. There was quite a few of them that were painted gold to look as though they were goldies. But what they were, International decided in 1953, when Queen Elizabeth was crowned, they would promote their international tractors and make 50 gold tractors to promote the BMD and the McCormick range. And what they did was they made a run of 30 because the paint apparently was interfering with the other tractors on the line. So yeah, I think there's probably about 15 proper ones in existence in total. There's not many.
Right.
But it was nice that Grandad got one, and he used to do his agricultural baling contracting business with it in Wensleydale. And I know Dad and lots of people always used to say it was quite a spectacle seeing this gold tractor coming down a rural village with a McCormick B45 baler on.
So in my lifetime, I think I've maybe only ever seen one Marshall MP6, so I got a shock when I saw 7 of them lined up out of the 197 that were built. But I think that's one of the nice things about Tractor Fest, is that there's a lot of different unique tractors there. So is it going to be an MP6 or an MP4?
Well, it's an MP4, but it's a track marshal conversion.
Ah. I suppose it looks like it's like got a crawler seat, doesn't it? That's one use of a pin in it. Top link. Oh.
But they're classed as a HCL 67D, aren't they?
It's cracked, is that? It's what? Classed as a?
They're a HCL 67D.
What's that mean?
I don't know, that ain't the number plate.
Oh.
Got it all.
Traveling in a beat-up combi on a hippie trail full of zombies. Met a strange lady, she made me nervous. Took me in and made me breakfast. And she said, you come from the land town hunter, where women go and men yonder. Did you hear the thunder? You better take cover. Buying bread from a man in Brussels, 6'4" and full of muscle. I said, do you speak my language? He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. He said, if you come from the left town hunter, where women go and men yonder. Did you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover.
Usually when it's in the shed you can wait and when it's inside you can see, put that on and then after about 10 minutes give it a shot of diesel and it puts diesel into that bulb.
Yeah.
And then when you see it smoking it'll be all hot enough then, you know what I mean?
Ready to go.
But yeah, it can be a pillock of a thing but you sort of got used to it.
So you don't want to stall it then?
No, once it's hot, if you stall
Stays
it,
warm.
jump off it and fire it back up and she'll go.
Right.
But it's just a matter of when they're running, the heat will stay in the head, you see. Because it's like that injector top there injects straight into that ball. So it's sort of like an indirect injection. It's in the cylinder head, but it's indirect. So once it starts running, then it'll build up enough heat in the head and it'll keep atomising diesel. Obviously, it's a two-stroke, but it is injected at that end. It injected into bores. It's basically the same as a Marshall, same with the idea, same thing.
It's a bit easy to start as a Marshall, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they have a winding handle on them, don't they? Like that one, I've just watched him start it. He'll whiz it over, get it going, and then chuck decompressor in, and it'll fire.
Yeah, like you only need a bit of saltpeter paper, like.
Yeah. But this here, you're just bouncing it against the compression, but when it gets enough, get enough throw on it, it'll bang.
Should you build that up then, them twists?
Yeah, you just bounce it from one compression to next, and then eventually a bit of diesel in it, and it'll just bang. You don't need a lot of speed. It's more just getting diesel right
and timing.
Yeah.
Ah, see.
It just bounce away then. Usually bounce like that, and then it'll get enough, and it'll go past compression, and it'll just keep running because they run backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
They run in reverse as well.
Oh,
so
right.
This runs clockwise as you stood at the side of it.
Yeah.
At this side, it'll run clockwise, but it'll run anti-clockwise.
Is it bad for it if it runs anti-clockwise?
No,
Still oil out like
no, it still does everything it should do, but the only thing is you've got 3 reverse and 1 forward. You know what I mean?
Similar to a Marshall then?
Yeah.
But
It's pretty much, it is a Marshall really. But
I just don't think oilers work, do they, throwing backwards Marshalls?
I think these do.
Right.
I think these do because when you oil them you can feel pressure both ways, so maybe they will. I don't know. I don't know enough about it, to be honest.
Yes. It's very nice to look
This
at.
was my granddad's tractor. He died last year, so we were all going to bring it here for him, but he didn't get that far. So job's knackered. But yeah, we thought we'd bring it in.
At least you know to use it though.
Oh yeah. Like I say, it's pretty much same as a new Lance, so I've had them for years.
Might be better off going backwards and getting a run up, is he? His clutch is grabbing a bit. Steering wheel's clipped him well when he's going down the road.
Makes it feel like your chest is going up and down.
Does it? And there you have it, folks. International, street side of a Fordson.
Schoolboy error.